Welcome to the evening show with Ben Ferguson. I'm Dominique and on tonight's show, we have a very special guest. Ben welcomes fitness guru Jenny Schatzle. Not only is she an incredible health and fitness coach, she is a life motivator and all-around inspiration. So make sure to stay tuned so you can be inspired to stick with your health and fitness goals for 2015. But first, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Mr. Ben Ferguson.
Well, thank you, Dominique. Welcome. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and welcome to the evening show. I'm your host, Ben Ferguson. This is the first show we've done without a cord, so I might be doing that a little bit. Listen, I want to invite you to a brand new season of the evening show. We have incredible guests this year. We have new music acts. We have Jenny Shatzel is here tonight. I mean, right? That's just a little bit of what's to come. So I just wanted to thank you, and thank you, Dominique. Wonderful introduction. I'm glad you're here. She's the one that jets all over the place. You know, I actually went on a couple of trips myself. I usually just talk to her about her trips. But, you know, the funny thing was I was on the airplane, and I forgot how much I miss the captain. When the captain comes on and talks to you, the little bit of arrogance that's in his voice. I mean, I really like that. And I thought, you know, it'd be kind of fun to have a captain maybe introduce the evening show in his own little way. So I thought I would do a little bit of captain, and then I'm going to do the captain introducing the evening show. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I heard the captain the other day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Just wanted to personally take a minute and thank you for flying Alaska. We know that you do have other airlines to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and leave the seatbelt sign on for just a few more minutes till we get through the rough patch. Then we should start our beverage service. Today we have flight attendants Kathleen and Stefan. They'll tend to all your in-flight needs. Going to go ahead and hold a nice comfortable altitude of 29,000 feet. Just a few minutes. We're going to be landing at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Going to be there a little early today thanks to a little tailwind. Total run time today is going to be 1 hour, 31 minutes. Currently it's 51 degrees in Seattle. Slightly overcast with heavy downpours. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Okay, huh? Okay, so now this is the captain talking about the evening show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your talk show host speaking. Welcome to the evening show. We know you have other talk shows to choose from. We appreciate you being here tonight. Currently it's 72 degrees in Santa Barbara. Nice cool 68 degrees here in the studio. Looks like all of our guests have arrived, so we should be finishing on time. Total run time today is going to be 28 minutes and 32 seconds. Like you all, just remain in your seat just through the monologue. People tend to want to get up during the monologue. We're going to have a commercial break here in just a few minutes. After that, we'll talk to the very lovely co-host, Dominique Mario. She always has a colorful adventure story to bring to the table, and if she doesn't, she's close to 7 months pregnant, so Lord knows what kind of mood she'll be in tonight. That alone ought to keep you tuned in. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you once again. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Shatzel is here. I'd also like to introduce Mr. Joseph Barbosa.
Very nice.
Joseph Barbosa.
So good.
Man, that was good. Thank you, Joseph.
Very good.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited to be here. I love health and fitness.
Do you feel the energy in this room? Or
Yeah.
some people call it Genergy? Have you heard of that comment before?
No.
Jenny Schatzle.
Oh,
she brings Genergy
oh my
wherever she goes.
gosh.
I mean,
I'm usually
feel
like 5 seconds behind on every joke. This just solidifies
this
that.
is nice. This whole new season, we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah,
we're already
it's going to be
fun.
awesome.
Now, you're 7.5 months pregnant, and
Yeah.
you're incredible looking.
Thank you.
It's like you photoshopped
I'm going to
yourself
slip you
or
that
something.
$20 behind the test.
Yeah, I'll
so
tape it under
thank you
that.
very much.
Yes, now we talked a
Yeah.
little bit last week, and you said that you were doing some type of prenatal yoga.
Yeah, no. So I'm really into fitness, and I think it's the key to having a good pregnancy.
Sure.
But I thought, well, I want to do things that are like supposed to be good for the baby too. So I started this prenatal yoga. Most amazing thing ever. We're like zen and breathing and touching our bellies, and it's kind of weird because you've got like 20 people with big guts in there, but it's actually amazing. It's supposed to help with the labor, so I'll let you know about that.
Okay, yeah.
In about 2 months,
don't
okay?
really need to know about
yeah,
that.
let's
thank
not
you.
too many details,
I'm glad
okay?
it's working. You know, I understand meditation. There's so many things in my life where I didn't understand before, so I discounted like, oh, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm realizing that, I'm the idiot. So meditation's one of those things. Yeah, you didn't say anything. But I've been doing 15, 20 minutes every morning for the past couple of years. And,
That's
I'm just
incredible.
getting out of my own way. And man, is it nice.
No,
so I can understand somewhat to what you're saying.
No, that's one of the things too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about, like being able to calm yourself down and be okay with whatever is going on.
Right.
That being a kid coming out of your gut, I mean, anything comes at you.
Last time you had just come back from...
Portland.
Where the heck did you go? Portland.
Portland,
That's right.
yeah. Last
And
time I just come back from Portland.
Since we've seen you, you've already you left the country for
I
a
left the
while,
country
didn't you?
this
Yeah,
last
nice.
time. Yeah, we went to Vancouver. We're just trying to like get away. I feel like, maybe later we'll have less opportunities to do that. So when I was up there, speaking about staying active, rented bikes.
Bikes?
Went bike riding. Great bike infrastructure.
I rented a moped once in Canada.
That's cool. Less
That's my
active,
Canada story.
but
Yeah, right.
that's still good
Right.
for the senses probably. And then also went snowshoeing. I figured skiing was like out of the picture, but I went
I was going to save this for a
snowshoeing.
few minutes, but let me just
no.
take this out. Once in a while, I get a couple pictures.
There you go.
Can you see that?
That is a belly and snowshoes.
I absolutely love skiing. I love the snow. And next week, I'm going up to Seattle, and I'm going to go skiing.
Oh,
And I haven't been
cool.
skiing in God knows how many, maybe 10 years or so.
Good workout,
When I
that's
saw
for
this
sure.
picture, man, I just love it. There's
Yes.
something about snow on trees. It's serene.
It was so beautiful. I think
is
you
beautiful.
need that. If that talk about like zen and good for your
Right.
energy and everything.
Yeah.
That was it was beautiful
getting to
up
do all
there.
those wonderful
and
things.
getting a workout. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you came back, you decided to go to Ojai, I guess?
Yes. So my husband and I, his bike, my bike.
Right.
So we happened to have our anniversary, and it was when I was pregnant, and I figured I'd do like one last long bike ride. So we rode like 50 miles through the mountains of Ojai. And that's like my last hurrah on the bicycle before
Yeah,
the
now
baby
we have
comes.
your wonderful, what's your husband's name?
Robert.
Robert, here's Robert.
That's Robert. What a trooper. And that's the Ojai Valley behind us. And yeah, that we were happier then because we had not ridden 50 miles
Now, you were the
yet
one that rode
at
your
that
bike
point.
from Canada to
Mexico,
or something
yeah.
like that. Have you
Yeah.
seen the movie Wild?
Yes.
Thought of you when I saw that.
So remember when I talked about my backpacking trip?
Right.
Inspired by that book.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So
I saw the movie. It didn't do much for me. I mean, I liked the movie. I didn't want to go on a hike or anything.
you were not ready to go backpacking.
No,
for
but
3
I
months.
liked it. I liked it. I had me
that's
some
all
Reese
right.
Witherspoon. I mean, she's good stuff. This one just, can I say adorable on air? I don't know where that came from or why I have it, but
So this is, I was 6 months pregnant. That's my medal for finishing. I ran a half marathon.
they give you a medal.
Actually, yeah, I mean, I didn't win it or anything. They give everybody
Yeah, all
a
right,
medal.
yeah,
It's not that impressive,
right.
but I was just stoked. This is what happens when you sign up for races well in advance of becoming pregnant, and you
Right.
don't want to lose your registration. So
I
I
gotcha.
just decided to still show up, and
gotcha.
I ran. So
Well, nice.
yeah, the little guy is going to want to bounce around a lot after he comes out.
Yeah, do you feel him moving around a little bit?
Oh, like crazy.
Isn't that
I'm
something?
like, we're sitting here.
Yeah.
He likes your show. I mean,
Really?
oh yeah.
Well, nice.
It's happening.
Nice.
Stuff's going on in there.
So you're doing more exercise, it sounds like, today or nowadays than you did before.
I think if you make it a habit and you make it part of your life,
Yeah.
then it's like part of your routine. People get up and go to work. You wouldn't miss your work.
I
I
remember
don't
when you
miss
told me
working
you were
out.
pregnant. So 3 months, I'm like, oh, there goes Dominique. I'm sorry, I should have
Thanks.
even said that. But wow.
Appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, well,
Just
that's what it
joking.
was. I can't tell anybody that, but
Exactly.
anyway, yeah, you're incredible, and you're a model for
I
every everybody out there.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, this particular show, I mean, all the people that are maybe pregnant that are watching right now can see you and see, oh, my goodness, it can be done.
And even if you just go for a walk or something, you know?
Yeah. Well, we're going to have Jenny Schatzle coming out here in just a minute.
Oh, you're going to be inspired.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing crazy workouts after that.
I know.
It's going to be nuts.
I told her that I would join her boot camp at some point after the show, after she came. I think I
you
said
need
that,
to do that and then give me the update on the show after
I'll do that.
if you survive.
Anyway, also, a couple of years ago, I quit smoking. I don't remember the first monologue I did?
Yes, that was awesome.
And somebody told me to get a certain kind of blender, so I got a blender. Right,
okay.
and I make these drinks every morning, and it's changed my life. It's just instead of McNuggets and cherry Slurpees, now it's kale, and it's anyway.
Wow.
I'm gonna, at the end of the show, Jenny's gonna come out with me, and we're gonna make our drinks.
This is your first cooking segment.
This is the first cooking segment.
Yes, this
They're
is
telling us
so
to wrap
exciting.
up. We're gonna have to run. Dominique.
So great to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thanks so much, Ben.
So what brings you into my office today? The reason I'm here is because the last couple of days, no matter where I go, there I am.
So you are saying you're suffering from running from yourself?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Like the other day, I went to get lunch and get a haircut. Everywhere I looked, there I was.
Hi, welcome to Happy Stuff. How can we help you? Hey. Hey, I was wondering if I could get a haircut. Hi, welcome to Benjamin's. Did you have an appointment?
Mr. Ferguson, you are fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, our very first special guest this evening is the #1 in her profession. She is the most sought after. She's been on ABC, E! Channel. She's been written up in the People magazine. She is a fitness nutrition expert and a life motivator. She's Santa Barbara's very favorite, Jenny Shatzel.
I'm a hugger.
I got a hug. That's all for you, Jenny. I really want to thank you for coming on the show today.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
You know what? We tried to get you about, 4 or 5 months ago? And it almost happened, and you were flying to Florida because you're the chair of the National Heart Association?
I was actually the keynote speaker.
Keynote speaker?
Yeah, for the American Heart Association.
That was in Florida, too.
Yeah,
right?
we did 2 projects in Florida.
You know, to be honest with you, I didn't know exactly who you were. A friend of mine told me, well, I know, but listen, hear me out. So anyway, they said, get Jenny Schatzle on the show. You know, probably can't. And I'm like, well, let me try. And yeah, every time I called you, you're off doing something else. I'm like, wow, who's Jenny Schatzle?
Made me seem even more important. I love that.
Yeah, now I want Jenny Schatzle on the show.
You had to have me.
I'm throwing Coke cans. No, but the other day you were up north somewhere.
Yes, in Santa Cruz, actually Aptos.
Right.
And we did a full Women's Day retreat.
Wow.
Yeah, from 7 a.m. to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It was workout, yoga, inspiration. It was incredible. We made the front page of the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the Sentinel newspaper,
Yes.
you were on the front cover of that.
Santa Barbara Sentinel. It's awesome.
Yeah, you've really branded yourself in Santa Barbara. Everybody knows who Jenny Schatzle is.
I love to hear that. Thank you.
You know, and I know from a friend of mine that lives on the Mesa, and she said that basically you took your people and you went, like you were saying, you woke up the Mesa one morning.
We did.
How did you think of that?
Some of the neighbors loved it. Some of them did not.
Right,
but
sure,
we woke them up.
Yeah, but what did you have? 50, 100 people follow you?
We had about 200 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you went to Shoreline Park?
We were right on Shoreline Park. It was early on a Saturday morning,
Wow.
and we were out there hooting and hollering, and it was a blast.
So that's when my friend of mine lives about 2 blocks up, so I think that's how she was introduced to Jenny Shatzel.
Yeah, we woke her up, she came down, and then she came to a class.
Yeah,
so it
I
was
bet
a
she
great,
came down.
she
Knowing
was
her,
one of the
she came
neighbors that
down.
loved it.
Yeah, was that right? Not at first, though.
Not at first,
Yeah,
and then we got her to a class.
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah.
So now that you've gone from the boot camps, you have your own company downtown. You have your own.
We have our own facility.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been open for about 2 years, and it's called the Jenny Schatzle Program. It's on Gutierrez and Celsa Puedes and it's incredible.
Now I've heard just so many good things about you. Honestly, I'm not just pretending, but
Thank you.
Yeah, you. I read that if you're in the Jenny Schatzle program, I can text you. If I'm in the program, I can text you, call you 24/7.
I give out my cell phone.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's about making a life change, and I want to be available to help people.
Right.
Because this is what I do.
But the big thing, it's not just to get physically fit, it's to get emotionally fit, it's to surround yourself in a positive environment and change your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What we do is we don't just do workouts.
Right.
We also provide meal plans,
Right.
and we provide daily inspiration. Our whole tagline is don't just change your body, change your life.
Right.
And I really believe that. I
Yeah.
believe in helping people become the best version of themselves.
Right, which is incredible. I mentioned Genergy earlier. You really did. You know, I read it, I'm like, oh, isn't that cute? But then when you came in today, I was like, holy crap. I know what Genergy is.
Right?
Now.
Yeah, it's not energy, it's Genergy.
Yeah, no.
That's fun.
Yeah, and you came up and gave me a big hug. I hug. I'm like, whoa.
I like to open that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I told you earlier we were talking outside that a couple of years ago I smoked cigarettes, and well,
Not anymore.
Not anymore though.
Yeah,
I smoked.
Can I get a high
quit,
five for
quit,
that,
up top, Jenny Shatzel.
Good job.
But I quit for a few years, and I decided it'd be a good idea to smoke again for whatever reason. And so 2 years ago, that's the one thing I didn't like about myself. Everything else was pretty cool, but that was the one thing I didn't like. So, and I knew when I quit smoking, I was gonna, gain 20 pounds, 25 pounds. But that was the deal. I said, if I'm gonna quit smoking, I can eat. I can call Domino's. I don't care what it is, 24 hours.
As long as you're not smoking.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I got, because it was really tricky for me. I wasn't quite out of the woods yet, and I almost took a puff. And I remember, okay, now you're fat, and now you're gonna smoke. I mean, that's a good combination, right? That helped me not do it. So anyway,
well, whatever works.
I got through it, and then I thought I need exercise, and I started getting into the gym. You invited me to come to your workshop, your boot camp.
Which you're coming.
I will
and it's
come.
now on TV, so
I promise I'll be there.
Proof, yes.
How long do I have to stay?
It's only 1 hour of your day.
1 hour, okay.
Yeah, and you will love it.
Okay.
It is just an incredible experience.
Oh, well, what I was going to tell you, I decided to go do spin class.
Yes, which I love too.
I do that 3 times a week, and and somebody had told me about this particular kind of blender to make certain drinks for. Let me tell you, she told me that, and that changed my life. It really did. I started, now it's fun to go down to the farmer's market and see what I can get.
Absolutely.
So anyway, at the end of the show, you were gracious enough to say you were going to come with me, and I'm going to show you what I make as far as the drinks go, and then you can tell me what I might be missing.
I love that.
Yeah,
I think
Dominique
it's great.
might even join us.
I think she should. She is a healthy lady.
Can you
Are you kidding
imagine
me?
that? 7 months pregnant?
She's fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leading by example right there.
She's always have
we used to work out together, Dominique and I.
Really?
Yeah. She kicks my butt.
Did you work that before you had the Jenny
Jenny
Schatzle
program? Yes. Yeah, so I did classes all around town. So we would do the outdoor workouts on Saturday morning, and I would rent space out of a gym in town. So we just kept growing and got bigger and bigger, and then we opened our own place.
Yeah, that's neat. I didn't know that, and I mentioned to her that we have Jenny Schatzle on the program. She says, oh, I know her.
We go way back.
Yeah, I was expecting, really? How'd you do that? Yeah, I know Jenny.
We go way back.
Jenny, we have
She's
some
amazing.
pictures. Yeah, she really is.
Yeah, she really is.
She's a good girl. This is really neat. I'm so happy to see that you have your own facility. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
And an incredible staff.
The sign, the building, the people, everything. As I mentioned earlier, the older I get, the more I realize that, how wrong I've been about certain things. Just looking at that is wonderful. I mean, the people, I want to say there's some kind of aura without everybody laughing at me, but there really is.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So we have that, and we also, this was pretty exciting.
So
explain this to me.
This is another guy you have to get on your show. This is Scott Reed. He's the youngest president of the Music Academy of the West.
I don't know a lot about the Music Academy of the West.
Well, that's a whole other show, but I'll hook you up with him.
Okay, good.
So I do these other projects.
Okay.
And during the summer, they have kids come from all over the world that come and study at the Music Academy of the West. I mean, these are the most amazing, talented classical musicians, and I train them. And you think Jenny Shatzel and fitness and classical musicians.
I can see how that would work.
And it works.
Mentally.
And they love it, and I love it.
I've just recently, I don't know where it came from, but about 3 months ago, I was up in Seattle and I was shopping, and they put a Seattle Symphony disc in my bag.
Yeah.
Just kind of a freebie. I can't stop listening to it. I was reading about classical music. It's the only music that actually surrounds your brain and it massages your brain listening to it.
I share people will not believe me when I say this, but I share a desk and I have a business partner.
Right.
His name is Steven, and Steven and I share a desk. And when we're up in the office, we listen to classical music
Isn't that something?
to when we're writing emails, and people wouldn't guess that. But
I still like my Van Halen and Aerosmith and Rolling Stones, but I'm going to Seattle next week, and I'm going to go to the Seattle Symphony.
Yeah.
And I remember going
Awesome.
as a kid,
Good for you.
we had the field trips, and it was just horrible. It depends on how much
It's the
candy
last thing you
had.
want to listen to.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Unless
And
you
now
had
it's-
candy, and right now it's just going to be, I really look forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat. So here we have, it looks like Paseo Nuevo.
we are in the mall.
Now you took over the Mesa, you took over the mall.
We are
Can you
taking
see
over
this?
Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Yes, we were in the mall.
Now is this a marketing campaign of sorts?
Actually, I'm an ambassador for Lululemon.
Wow.
Which is an amazing clothing
Wow.
store. And so we did a Saturday class with Lululemon when they were in
That's
Paseo
right, that's
Nuevo.
right, in
They
the
used
mall
to be,
there.
now they're on State Street.
Okay.
And so we packed them all. It was so fun.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's
good
neat.
time.
What do we have here?
This is an incredible story.
I saw this picture, and once again, it just said everything. I just loved it.
Yeah.
About who you are and what you do.
Yeah. It's, our program, we are really about every level, age, shape, size. It's about changing your life. We have from extreme athletes to people who have never worked out, over 350 pounds, just trying to change their lives.
Yeah.
This is when this young girl came to me, she was 22.
Mm-hmm.
She'd just come from the doctor, and he told her, you are going to have a heart attack by the time you are 30 if you don't do something about it. She walked into my program. 5 months later, this is her running her first 5K.
Look at her smile.
Look at that smile.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's lost 70 pounds.
Well, not even, she looks fine, but I mean, just the life motivating that you've
Absolutely.
put together with her.
There's the facility.
There it is. Now, this is the calm before the storm.
It really is.
This is a few minutes later.
I love that you have both
You
pictures.
like that? Yeah.
I do. That's awesome.
I'm going to be in this room.
You are. You're
with
very
about
soon.
7 days or so.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. And this right here kind of brings it all together.
I love this picture.
Isn't that neat?
It is. Oh my gosh, it almost makes me want to cry right now. This is one of my clients actually it was right in the middle of the Santa Barbara half marathon. It was her goal was to run a half marathon, and I was waiting for her at mile 10.
Yeah. Well, if anybody out there is watching and maybe on the fence about smoking, not smoking, getting in better shape, or just feeling better about themselves, this is the deal. Jenny Schatzle will have much more information about the website and how to get to you.
Absolutely.
Now, you had mentioned that you had just gone up north.
Yes.
And we have a clip for that.
Oh my goodness, this clip is amazing. So this is a clip of about 100 women. We're doing what I call quick feet, and we do quick feet, and we pound on the. When I say drop, you pound on the ground, and what happens is it's a release of all negative self-talk,
Right.
all insecurities, all fear that you have.
I need some of that.
You need a lot of that.
Yeah,
You're coming.
I
Yes.
want to pound it, and I want to get rid of my fears.
And it's about going after your passion.
Yeah.
And whatever you want in life, you can have it.
Right.
And we're going to help you get there.
Good, I like
So
it.
this is a very cool clip.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see it.
The best version of yourself. Yes. Quick feet, let's go. Quick feet. Now, play louder than that yes. And I need you loud. And I need a huh. When I say drop, come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Drop! Back up, come on. Come on, quick feet. Back up. You gotta go back up. Come on, you got more shoes than that. Come on. Come on. Quick feet. Quick feet. Quick feet. Ready and drop!
Wow.
That's
I have to admit, when I agreed to show up, I didn't see the clip first. So
Oh, yeah. So
I
you're
will
ready.
be there. That's amazing.
You know, my mission statement is really don't just change your body, change your life.
Right.
But I do believe every day is an opportunity to live better.
But as far as changing your life, it's so wonderful you do this because people don't know. First of all, they may not know they even have a problem. Like I didn't even know. I thought I was like the coolest thing around, and then I went, holy
You still
crap!
are.
I got
Let's
a
get
long
that right.
way
You
to
still
go.
are.
You know what I mean?
No,
though?
I think you are. I think you are.
Well, I like you, Jenny. I can't wait to get there. And
Yeah.
to realize what other fun things in life are around the corner that I don't even know are there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe everybody should be the best version of themselves.
Yeah, and I saw these at the front of the station, and I'm wondering if somebody wants to know where to get them. This is a Jenny Shatzel program.
Yes.
And it's just, you really have this many?
Yeah. We have
classes?
We have 10 classes a day, and truly it's all levels. We start at 5:45 a.m. and our last class is at 7:30.
You teach 10 classes a day?
I have an incredible staff. That
Wow.
first picture is, I mean, I just have, it's the best teachers in Santa Barbara, and it's just really fun music and fun energy, and everybody's high-fiving, and there's, the thing that really sets us apart than a normal gym is we are a program, and there's no judgment. A lot of people are scared. They don't know where to start. You know, I want to get in shape and I want to eat better, but I don't know where to start.
Well, you know, when I mentioned that I do sped class and I come in a little late and I go on the corner, right?
Yes.
And I don't want to be seen or heard?
Yeah.
Can't do that at your place,
No.
can you? No, you call us out.
Well, you're going to be in there. I'm going to introduce you to everybody.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
Yeah, everybody makes you feel at home, and it's really, it's not intimidating. It's no
it
judgment.
looks like a group thing where you want the guy next to you to do just as well as you, and you guys hug each other and go.
Totally.
Yeah.
I told you I'm a hugger. We bring hugs into the gym.
Yeah, no, I felt that when you walked in. Yeah,
You're going to love it.
Yeah, I will love it. And so what's the normal class time?
So every class is an hour.
Okay.
And it's a warm-up, it's a workout, and it's a cool-down, full body within an hour.
Okay, if I were to go in there and say, hey, I need a, 6-week program, 4-week?
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
So we do 6 weeks. It's unlimited classes.
Right.
Every day is a different workout. And then on top of that is we do meal plans. So we do help you with what to eat, smoothies, NutriBullet. We love it all.
I'm going to show you my
I know, I'm
smoothies
really
in
excited
a minute.
about that.
Yeah, listen, we're going to have to run. We're going to go over there and do that in just a second.
Just jennyschatzle.com. And the schedule is there. I want to invite everybody in for a class.
Right.
Come join Ben because he's going to be there.
I will be there. And the next show, I'm going to tell everybody about it.
You're going to love it.
I will. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Shatzel. Thank you so much. Now we're almost out of time, but I want to invite the nutrition expert, Jenny Schatzle. Go ahead, put us to work. What would you like
Love
us
it.
to do?
Okay, let's get some banana.
Get the banana?
We're going to put a banana in there. I love it. We're going to put some almonds. So banana, a lot of people say, oh, bananas have a lot of sugar. Actually, bananas are great for potassium. So we're going to do bananas.
Have you ever frozen banana and mashed it up?
Yes, I usually freeze my bananas.
Like ice
yeah,
cream?
and it's a little bit cooler on the smoothies. So, okay, we're going to do bananas. Almonds, because I want to get that protein in there. I'm going to do just a handful of berries.
Nice.
Let's stick a couple strawberries. And then I make
I'm leaving the greens on.
I make my smoothies really green. I love spinach. I love kale. Any kind of greens I can put in there. I'll even put some broccoli in there if I have to.
Oh, well, you have to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, love it.
It's a great, putting greens in your smoothie is a great way to get the greens in, especially if you're not a big, greens fan. And stick water in there.
Do you want any yogurt or anything in there?
You know, I'm going to skip the yogurt. These
okay.
are for the people that don't like the
Did you
dairy.
ever put almond milk or anything?
And almond milk. Almond milk or water, yes.
Okay, awesome.
Which is great, and we zip it right back.
Oh my gosh.
Now here you're getting your veggies, you're getting your protein, you're getting natural sugar from the fruits.
Look at that thing.
And now what?
That is a bullet,
It's
man.
wonderful.
That is
Amazing.
strong.
And so, people say, I don't have time to eat breakfast. Look at that, just took us less than a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we
That's
go.
amazing.
Oh my gosh.
That's for you. That's for you.
Oh, thanks. All
right,
Drink up.
Here we go. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have. Thank you very much. Jenny Shatzel, Dominique Samario. We'll see you next time.